Welcome. This is Melissa Arm with Swoosh reviewing the market. So very interesting thing is I did a webinar this morning, and I was talking about not buying the dip and how people were buying the dip and it's the wrong thing to do. People were very offended by that, and that's not, first of all, the market's lower. That's not why I think the market's lower. I've been saying the market's lower, and it's still lower even today. But anyways, the fact that so many retail traders and they were offended by what I said, that people shouldn't buy dips, made me realize that there was a lot of people there this morning that are long, that are going long, that are probably long this morning. And then I had mentioned Apple, which is green on the day, just like the Qs here, and the people were saying that Apple's higher. Again, it's very, 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 very interesting when I go to these types of events and I teach in front of people. It gives me a wider range view of, again, what people are doing. But of course I know what people are doing because, again, I appear on TV, I talk to strangers about the class. Most retail traders lose, and I really think that will always be the case because people prefer going with the crowd rather than actually learning something, and they will do the same thing over and over again, even if it doesn't work, even if they lose money over the course of a year, even if it doesn't work, because sometimes they did it and it made money. For example, I'm just going to go back here before I talk about today. The market did rally in 2024. It made a lot of brand new all-time highs. And if you bought certain dips, not everyone, but if you did buy certain dips in the market in 2024, you made money. And in prior years as well, when the market was very bullish. That doesn't work consistently to do in even charts that are in uptrends, though, I will tell you that. So it's not a good strategy to have a high win ratio results like 70% or more, which I have. But in markets like this, specifically what I'm talking about right now, 2025, you will get burned if you were doing that. So something that you might have done 6 months ago is not going to work now and has not been working. I wouldn't even be surprised if we totally fall red today, fall off a cliff today. I wouldn't be surprised. But whether we close green today or red today, it's neither here nor there. The market is still lower. And again, I don't want to say it's shocking to me how many people that seem to be long in that webinar I did today, but it was very obvious that people were long. And again, that just gave me even more conviction in the fact that the market's lower. But when I look to trade, when I take a trade, when I do a trade, I'm always playing the gap. So again, we've been doing puts in the market. Again, last week, let's go back. This is more than a week ago. Today's Wednesday. This was not this past Monday, the previous Monday. We had the gap down here. Then remember, this was the day that was the Thursday. And then this was Friday. I remember this was Monday. And then the fake news came out Monday and made that big spike. But then we were up yesterday. I'm not going to deny it. We did gap up yesterday in the morning. And then we sold off like a hot cake. Like a hot cake. And then we opened today lower. So again, I think, as long as I teach people, it's been 14 years now. If I continue to do this for another 5 years, 6 years, 20 years, if I teach people, there will always be people that just don't get it. And again, it's really, really interesting to me, but that's what makes market. That's what allows itself to opportunities for people that do know what they're doing, like me and like my students, to make a lot of money in trades, because you have far more people that are retail traders that are trading the market that don't know what to do and lose. And so it's always an interesting experience. But I had 2 students there in the audience today that were making nice comments, and then that emailed me after that they agreed with me that the audience was long. So kind of interesting, but we'll see where we go. We'll see where we go from here. We got Thursday, we got Friday, we have earnings season starting this week, which is going to be wild too. And then, of course, we have the tariff stuff that's going on and lots of things that are going on right now. And then the market's closed next week, short week, Good Friday. We'll see where we go. Good luck, everyone. My take is the market's lower. We'll see if I'm right. Have a good day.